Alrighty, so this is officially the Project Viva Las Vegas channel, but we're going to be doing some different kinds of stuff as we do the Vegas thing that I've mentioned in the previous videos. We're on our way down to the basement. This right here, you got to rub his nose. You can't come down my basement without rubbing his nose for good luck. That's our lucky moai. May or may not be from Aku Aku, Las Vegas, at the old Stardust, the Polynesian tiki restaurant. So the thing we're doing different right now, hi there folks, is I've got more than just Vegas on my mind, especially right now. So we've got guitars on our mind as well. So what I'm doing over here is, this is going to be new light fixture for down here. My skills as an electrician will come in handy with that one. And we're flattening out this mat for the table. Instead of spending 30 bucks on Amazon, I went down to Harbor Freight and got one of these toolbox pads for, $7 bucks for about 72 inches worth. So I got two mats out of that for $7 instead of 30 bucks. Always trying to save you money here, folks. So you can look around here. This right here is our Vegas project. A lot of stuff's been done here since I last filmed, but we still got all this unboxing to do of Vegas collectibles and relics and museum quality stuff. Some of it. A lot of it's just fun stuff, but it's all about history, and it's all about gambling and old school and mid-century and all that good stuff, and especially tiki. We got that whole tiki collection set up here. This was not here last time I filmed. I moved this all from upstairs and out of some existing open boxes to get, so far, what we've got tiki-wise in one place. There's a lot more to come. I do have duplicates of a lot of these. This guy here and these guys here. That we'll be giving away quite a few of those. And they're all authentic from Aku Aku Stardust Polynesian restaurant, which was open between 1960 and 1980. So a very specific period of Vegas history there. You can see what we got so far. Fun stuff. A lot more to be done here. All those need to be unboxed. All full of Vegas. Amazing, right? So I got this portable work stand also from Harbor Freight while I was there, because I got $6 off on that. You're going to spend 40 bucks plus on these elsewhere. I got it for 18 bucks. That's going to come in handy for all kinds of stuff for us. So we're setting that aside. I was just flattening out this mat, hoping this thing will come out flat for the guitar work and other stuff that we'll be doing on here. It doesn't flatten out very well, I'll admit that. The first roll did, it's upstairs, but this one, the final roll, was rolled up too tight. So, you got this stupid, whatever. I'm not too worried about that. It's going to work. It's going to function as it should for guitar unboxing, etc. So let's get some light on this place. Got our setup here for, trying to get our YouTube studio going. So I'm going to probably make a separate playlist for anything guitar related, because I'm also starting up a band. The band's going to be called Phantoms of Pioche, and we're going to play Americana, all kinds of obscure cuts from going way back into the old days of country and into bluegrass, and etc. But we're going to mix it up with some more, heavier, thrashier stuff. And I'm into progressive rock, so we're going to just mix a whole bunch of stuff together, and it's going to come out beautiful. And hopefully we'll get this band going by spring. Right now we're deep in the winter months, and by the time we're out of this, I hope to have some guitars set up properly, and I've got at least a couple of bandmates already ready to go that are into this whole concept. I'll put a link to the band mix website and the regular website for that project up on the description here. So instead of setting up a whole new YouTube channel, I'm going to kind of incorporate the whole Vegas thing and with the whole music thing, because it's all about music when it comes down to it in my world. So, The Vegas stuff is fun. It's great. It's one of my great interests, but music is always number one. As Frank Zappa said, music is the best. So I'm gonna pause and then unbox this new guitar that just came in from Ashthorpe. I needed some kind of a Strat type guitar. I've been shopping for over a year, maybe 2 years for a good deal. As you probably know, if you're into guitars, YouTube is just jam packed with all kinds of great review videos and setups and teardowns and rebuilds for these cheaper guitars. So I'm not really trying to throw my hat in that ring, but I do want to touch on that a bit as I go through. I might as well show you while I unbox this thing what it looks like out of the box. So I'll pause this and we'll come back. Alrighty, folks, here it comes. Boom, we're ready to go on this. I hope you can see this all right. I'm still working out my camera angles, etc. We're gonna see what this thing looks like. Like I was saying, I've been shopping a long time for something that I can not only play out of the box, but maybe have a little fun upgrading and modifying, etc. I've been playing guitar all my life, pretty much. And I've been slacking though. I haven't played in a band since the early '90s. So I'm kind of really looking forward to getting back into the whole scene, just playing some for fun, and hopefully we'll get some real music out there because there's a lot of crap. I don't suffer shitty music very well, so I'm always trying to promote underappreciated artists. I've been doing that for over 2 decades on my website, tangento.net. And, it's a limited audience, but I'm not there for fame or recognition. I just want other people to get it that deserve it. So, all right, so this is a beautiful gig bag. I've seen another guy review this thing. It's a shocking, I think this thing cost me $110 or something. I got it directly from their website. Figure hopefully it helps them a little more than buying it through their Amazon listing. So, but just to get a gig bag like this, everyone that's been through this knows that you're going to pay, I don't know how much, but you get all these nice accessories, basic strap, basic cord, some picks, the usual. But they even give you an extra set of strings, which is really nice. I'm not sure if they're great strings, but I don't care that much. I'm going to wear them down, trying to get back into guitar and getting back to a skill level that's acceptable for a band. It's going to take me a while. I might document some of that journey too, because I've never been a great guitar player, but I can play and more of a rhythm player. It's nice that they give you this extra info here. Just some basic stuff for beginners. So yeah, I'm going to be relearning my skills, and I'm a little older now, so my hands are a little stiffer than they used to be, but we'll work through it, man. So it's nicely boxed. You see that the branding is on the box itself, which is a nice touch. You don't see that a lot. This thing, doubles as a backpack. So beautiful case. The case alone it's got to be a good $40, $50 case, I would say. It's pretty well padded. It's rigid enough, but flexible enough. It will protect this guitar from a drop, I'm sure. Maybe not from a 3-story building, but... So here we go. Hope you can see all this. We're going to get this thing unveiled for you, and then I don't know how much I'm going to do on this particular video, but this is mostly just for the unboxing of this guitar. And an explanation of the channel, why we're kind of veering off into a music category from the usual Vegas stuff, because this is something I'm working on right now. Very important to me in my life at this point is getting this band going. So we're gonna get this stuff. What's holding us up here, man? I'm not qualified yet. There we go. So this is very well packed, very well protected by its own case. And this is a standard Strat, 3 single coils. Just off the bat, it looks beautiful. I love the look of it. It's got a clean, kind of a unique grain to it. I'm not an expert in these matters. I've played guitar. I've held guitars for a long time. I've noticed one of the things that sold me on this was the neck finish. Nice, smooth, satiny finish. Tuners look pretty decent. I'm probably going to put locking tuners on this guy. You know, nice cover for the tremolo system. And just an overall great looking guitar off the bat. You know, I don't know how the action is. Obviously it's not in tune, but the action is really nice and low. It sounds okay, man. You know, unplugged. I don't hear any buzzing so far. Surprisingly good, so just out of the box. I'm not going to try and wow you with any skills at this point because I don't have any, but we'll get there, man. We're gonna make you all proud. Anyone that watches this. Looking good. Looking pretty good, man. I'm going to leave it at this, but just wanted you to see this guitar, get a nice look at it from close up here real quick. Just a really nice finish. Nice chrome and gold. I mean, sorry, chrome and black, you know, kind of mixture there. I'm thinking about putting all black on this with a new tremolo system because I've heard these are not great. But first, I'm going to give it a chance and see if it stays in tune when I use the tremolo arm and the whammy bar. String trees look okay, but we're going to put rollers on there. So we'll put locking tuners, rollers, maybe a new trem system. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to mess with the electronics too much unless they're horrifically bad, because I don't have a lot of that stuff on hand like some of these other channels have, you know, a room full of this good stuff they can put on here, but I don't have that. I'd have to buy, you know, new stuff, which I will do if I need to. I want this to be a nice playable guitar, and so far we're on the right track. So Ashthorpe, I will put a link to their site because I admire that, you know, that they put a little extra into these cheaper guitars, and I'm going to definitely, you know, pay back by trying to promote them a little bit. Very good stuff. I will, and by the way, the strings felt pretty decent too. They didn't feel like horrible cheapo strings, so I might be able to play on them for a while before I change everything out and see how it sounds out of the box. Mainly, I'm looking to see if it stays in tune when I do the whammies. I'm not a dive bomb guy, but I do use the whammy, especially on some of this country stuff we're going to be doing. I don't want to call it country, man. I hate that phrase. If anyone's even remotely interested in country music, a good starting point would be Ken Burns' documentary that he did in 2019 called Country Music, and it really educated me a lot on the early days, and you know the Carter family, and you know my new fave is Hank Williams Sr. He changed the way I look at country music a few years ago. And I've always kind of liked a lot of the different edgier country stuff. But we'll go into that later. But anyway, yeah, so I like to call it Americana. You know, I love John Fahey, primitive American guitar, stuff like that. You know, just stuff that's really down in the dirt. But we like it all. So just none of that new shit, man. That's just garbage. I'm sorry, but any pop country is just out the fucking window. I'm gone. I hope they don't, you know, come out and kill me for saying that. The Nashville Squad. So anyway, there you go. A little editorializing, but this is the guitar. We'll be back with more on this thing later, and we'll definitely be back. We got some big news coming in the Vegas stuff. Really big news, actually. So this is going to really start taking off too. So if you have an interest in either of these things, you might like the channel. I hope you'll sub and hit the like button if you find this. And there's a lot of interesting stuff to come here. I promise you that. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.